This time, I will discuss the greatest secret in relationships between men and women. If you understand this, your chance of finding a partner will increase dramatically. Note, I'm using the term value for men or women not to treat humans like objects, but only to make the explanation easier. This theory is taken from the book The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. So like this bro, the value of a woman, how he sees himself, and how she is looked upon by men, really depends on age. This happens to most women, although there are certainly exceptions. Between the ages of 15 and 17 is when a woman starts to get to know men. She starts to become interested and begins to have serious relationships. At this age, the man of a woman's dreams is like an actor. Someone who looks like a female idol. The main requirement, he has to be handsome. Stylish appearance even may be a bit tacky for adults. Someone who resembles a K-pop artist or someone like Justin Bieber. Hair dye, tattoos, latest fashion will also greatly increase a man's value for women aged 15 to 17. And age 18 to 20 is the emerging phase. At this age, women are becoming more aware of their beauty. They are becoming more skilled at dressing up. So, their value has already started to rise in men's eyes. They also have already started to wander around, whether working or studying, in a different city. Because they have more experience in having serious relationships with men at the age of 15 to 17. They usually become more selective in choosing men. Appearance, looks, are still the main criteria. But they are starting to prefer more elegant and mature guys. Their taste in men is not as bad as when they were still in their teens. Although it often falls into the hands of bad boys and fuckboys. Women the age of 20 to 25 are women the hardest to get, especially if they are beautiful. Why? This is because they are at the peak of their beauty and is in bloom. They also understand and know men well, can control and even play with the feelings of men. At this age, women usually have more than one potential partner, or even secretly date more than one man. Their criteria for their ideal partner is increasingly diverse, including being handsome, wealthy, and having status. With many choices, they feel very confident. If a woman is still single between the ages of 26 and 29, it can be considered as a selfish phase. They are still beautiful, already want to get married, but on the other hand, they already want to select a future husband. They want to tie down one man, but on the other hand, they still want to have fun. This is a phase in which women are prone to cheating or easily leaving their long-term boyfriend because they see a better option. Someone who is more established, stable, and can be controlled. Underline this word bro, more controllable. For women in their late 20s, 26 to 29 years old, their standards for finding a partner have shifted. It's no longer necessary for the guy to be handsome or wealthy. Stability and obedience are more important. The guy should also be able to be controlled, especially if the woman makes mistakes, like cheating and so on. And they will always demand clarity from their partner on when they will get married. Well, for women aged 30 to 35, if they're still single, they start feeling very insecure bro and worry that they won't find a spouse. On the one hand, their beauty has also started to decline compared to when they were in their 20s. The number of interested men is also decreasing. Women will prefer men who are stable and reliable. Looks don't matter as long as they can live in peace if they get married to them. It's important that there are still men who are interested in them. For women aged 35 and above, it's the phase of acceptance. Beauty has clearly declined, except for women with high status, such as celebrities. Women who are still single at this age won't have high hopes of finding a perfect boyfriend. But if there's someone who wants and is suitable for them, then that's enough. If he didn't find someone, he would decide to live his own life. Or live be free again, like in her 20s. However, her conditions now are not as beautiful as when she was in her early 20s. And there's also a unique phase for women, no matter what age they are. Called the phase, widow with children. Because she has children no matter how old she is. Whether still in her teens or already in her 30s. She will prioritize a man who is stable, secure, and can take care of her and her children. This condition is usually found in developing countries. Because, in developed countries, a widow with children has a more comfortable life. They are sure to receive a large monthly allowance from the husband who divorced them. If the husband refuses to give an allowance, he can be imprisoned. In developing countries, the struggle of a widow with children is hard. Many are left by his husband without a service. So, they will prioritize men who can provide stability for themselves and their children. One note to attention, bro. If you are serious about a widow with children, be prepared. You will always be number 2. Number 1 will always be his children. So if you are a man who is confident with appearance, handsome, good at communication, but the taste is not very rich, looking for a female couple aged 18 to 20s or more than 35 years, your physical attractiveness will be more look in their eyes. If you are a man who feels that the appearance is average but rich, high salary, lots of money, especially when you're ready to get married, it will be easier for you to conquer women aged 26 to 29 years, especially those over 30 years old, or looking for a widow with children, provided you are ready to always be number 2. You can also try to get women aged 20s to 25s that look good. But the competition is tough and the dramas are happening, and you have to be ready for this, bro. If you have all 3, handsome, rich, and good status, well, this is interesting, bro. The value of a man is not influenced by his age. Unlike women, where age is very important, for a woman, if she wants to be in a relationship, there is a consideration for the age of childbirth. For a man, if him ages 30s, 40s, or even 50s, as long as he becomes more handsome, richer, and more respected, his value will continue to rise in the eyes of women. So after knowing this, bro, don't waste your 20s chasing women for romance and drama, but focus on improving your physical appearance, wealth, and status. Don't rush to think about women. Why? Because in your 30s, 40s, or maybe 50s, if you have wealth, status, and a cool appearance, your value will still be high in the eyes of women. You still have time, bro. Now is the time to become the best version of yourself. When you become more upscale, regardless of your age, quality women will approach you without having to chase them. Cheers, bro.